All right, real quick look at what sold on eBay over the weekend. Had to make this an actual video as opposed to a short for good reason. I sold too many things. It would take more than a minute. Not a ton of things, 11 things for $240. Pretty much all video games, one VHS tape. So let's take a quick look. So we sold Donkey Kong 64 for $30. We sold WCW NWO World Tour for $9. And this is actually shipping to a drop shipper, or was bought by a drop shipper. You could tell who's drop shipping from eBay when they leave you a note that says do not include any invoices or paperwork or anything inside the package that would have like my company's name on it as opposed to theirs. It means that they bought it and are shipping it to someone else who they sold to for more expensive. They're the best customers. As long as you get the money that you're asking for it, it's amazing because there's really no risk to you. There's not going to be any returns because it's on that other drop shipper. They're the one that sold it. This guy who's getting it doesn't know who sold it or doesn't know that I'm the one that's actually providing it. So I welcome all the drop shippers. Totally fine. And we sold Lethal Enforcers for the Super Nintendo for $10. We sold In the Realm of Senses, a sealed VHS for $7.50. I took an offer on that one just because some of these VHS tapes that I buy in lots aren't worth anything. Like I'll get a whole lot for, $50 and I'll sell 2 or 3 of them and make my profit, and then the other ones just kind of sit here. So that one is just one that's been sitting here that I'm trying to get rid of. So I took an offer for $7.50. Next up, we have Fuse for the PlayStation 3, which sold for $13. We have The Amazing Spider-Man for the Wii U, which sold for $37. So that's a good one. Wii Sports, like I said, don't sleep on these Wii Sports, man, $25. And then Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii sold for $29. And then one of my best pickups lately, I bought this bag here. You can see there's this bag full of figures. There's not money in here anymore because I listed them. Here's a few other ones that I haven't listed yet. So they're Five Nights at Freddy's figures. These are big ones. I've listed most of the small ones. They're like 2-inch figures from Funko and like 1-inch fat little figures. My kids wanted to keep a bunch of them, so I told them as long as I could sell a few of them and make the money back that I, bought them for, that they could keep some. So I got this little 2-inch Bonnie guy that sold for $15. I have this little Fun Time Freddy, I guess, that sold for $20. And then I have this little Springtrap guy here who sold for $29. So needless to say, I paid, I think with shipping and everything, it was $29 for all of those figures. And I've definitely made my money back and some profit, and my kids get to keep the ones that they wanted to keep. So win-win situation there. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick look at what sold this weekend. Like I said, sales are kind of ramping up. They're still hit or miss. Not as high as I would like them to be, but I do have a ton of new inventory that I've been listing in the store. So if you want to check out the store, just go to type 2, the number 2, .media. It'll bring up one of those links pages where you can click on the eBay store and check out what I've got listed. I've got over 600 items in there right now. And I've got a ton of other stuff. I mean, I'll kind of show you my working area here. It's a mess, but I got a bunch of Game Boy stuff. There's some Game Boys here that I was testing. A lot of PlayStation games back here. Cassette tapes, which I'm just kind of experimenting with. And some other stuff. But yeah, so keep an eye on the store and hope if you are an eBay seller, your sales are going up due to the holidays coming up. And hopefully I can start making more videos again because I'm just busy right now. So Yeah, but if you have any questions about eBay or anything else related to reselling, shipping, or things like that, make sure you leave them in the comments and subscribe if you like the content. All right.